Oh, yeah. I told you guys. I told you before I even get started. Give us our credit.
Give us our credit.
This community, give the ShowBizz adult community, the war room, the boxing revolution, give us our credit. Before I even get started on any of this, I want our credit right now. Because what we do here in this community is lay out the facts. Before you just start responding emotionally, we're going to dig, figure this out, what can happen. I told you guys from the very beginning, and it was common sense. But then I went and I looked at the data and I got deep into this thing and I'm like, these dietary supplements is popping. Usada tried to tell us years ago is popping for Ostarine specifically.
Hello, I'm Travis Tigert from Usada. We've issued an athlete advisory. It's actually a dietary supplement warning about a group of drugs that we're finding in a lot of dietary supplements known as SARMs. They're prohibited in sport and include names like Ostarine, We think it's being intentionally put in dietary supplements, maybe through contamination as well. We think it's being intentionally put in dietary supplements, maybe through contamination as well. Sometimes it's on the label, sometimes it's not on the label. Sometimes it's not on the label.
Sometimes it's not on the label.
There's a real issue going on when it comes to Ostarine and these dietary supplements. That shit gotta be fixed. So many people were focused just on the outcome of the Ryan Garcia, Devin the American Dream Haney fight. There's a bigger issue involved. Ryan Garcia, when he popped for Ostarine, when you saw that it was 6 billionths of a gram, you knew then it was unintentional. When you saw that all his other tests passed leading up to the fight, but during the time where he's trying to cut weight, that's when he popped. On the 19th, the day before the fight, and the day of the fight, that's when he popped. So the time between his last test and the last test and the final test, the final two tests, the 19th and the 20th, that was cut weight time. And he was clean all before that. And he popped for 6 billionths of a gram. It was obvious. It was contamination due to dietary supplements. And when I was laying out all the facts, when I showed the advisory from Usada, when I was talking about the amount that he popped for and when, it was obvious to me. And the thing is, we've seen this before. And I was showing Sugar Sean O'Malley. I was showing all these UFC fighters. I was talking about Alicia Baumgartner and all those things. Y'all turned it to race and all these things. Give this community, give us our credit because we're about the facts. We're not about everything y'all claim that we are about. We're about the fact. Ryan Garcia fighting Devin the American Dream Haney, beating him how he did. The performance had nothing to do with Ostarine. It was because it was a stylistic nightmare for Devin the American Dream Haney. And he right now, he's gonna the victory is going to remain for Ryan Garcia. That there's not going to be a no contest. Just like Alicia Baumgartner was able to keep her titles, do all those things. Same thing that's going to happen with Ryan Garcia. And Bill Haney, you should know that personally. You and Alicia Baumgartner is like this, right? She's no cheat. You'll never call her a cheat. She's not a cheat. And neither is Ryan Garcia. It was unintentional. Check this out. Check this out. We got it right here. So this came out like 2 hours ago. I'm sorry, y'all. I was at the gym. Okay, I had to get my shit together. So maybe I'm a little bit late. But here it is. Here's the article. And Floyd Mayweather talked about this. This is big news right now. In a statement sent to the WBN on Thursday, the Golden Boy star maintained his innocence of wrongdoing with an official report from Vada's Margaret Goodman. Vada tested 2 products flagged by Garcia's representatives. The results concluded that Garcia had not willingly ingested any illegal performance-enhancing drugs. That's from Vada. So look, The test results from the samples of 2 supplements declare that Ryan Garcia on Vada doping control form signed on April 19th and 20th have returned positive for ostarine contamination.
Have returned positive for ostarine contamination.
Read the official information sent to WBN from Garcia legal team. It said this confirms what we have consistently maintained. Ryan was a victim of supplement contamination and has never intentionally used any banned or performance enhancing substances. Any claims to the contrary, questioning Ryan's integrity as a clean fighter, are unequivocally false and defamatory. 100%. Ryan Garcia is a clean fighter.
Ryan Garcia is a clean fighter.
It's Vada who tested. Vada who tested the supplements. They both came back contaminated. Now listen, the issue is these dietary supplements. Out of the 50,000 of them that's on the shelves, only 100 is regulated by the FDA. So all of these fighters, after Ryan Garcia, it happened with Sugar Shadow Mountain, but Ryan Garcia, this was the big one. This is the big news that raised the awareness for everybody. You fighters now, before you get on your dietary supplements, get them tested first.
Get them tested first.
Get them tested first to make sure they're not contaminated. Because right now, as long as the FDA isn't regulating, the whole 50,000 dietary supplements, you cannot trust them. Get them tested if you can afford it. If you can't afford it, there's nothing you can do. You know what I mean? But if you can't afford it, get them tested first before you consume them. Because even though on the label it says that it's clean, they can be contaminated. So make sure the exact dietary supplements you're going to take, buy them all and get them all tested. And then if they're coming back clean, only take the ones that come back clean. Damn. There's a real issue. Get off the little shit. All right? Now, Ryan Garcia, he beat Devin the American Dream Haney fair and square. He's a clean fighter. He's been cleared. It's over with. He's been cleared. It's over with. But obviously, his supplements came back contaminated, as we've been saying in this channel. It had nothing to do with fanboying. It had nothing to do with race. It had nothing to do with race.
It had nothing to do with race.
Or any of that weird shit y'all talking about. What I'm talking about and what we've been talking about with this community is the truth, is the facts. ShowBizz, don't give us our credit. I'm out.